DJNTV.
Welcome to DJNTV Daily News Update, your one-stop channel for everything news and gist happening all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time this video got to you. And if this is your first time of seeing any of our videos, please don't forget to go a step further, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be one of the first persons to know whenever we drop a new video. Now let's take you straight up to the main news. Breaking news. The United Nations is set to release Nnamdi Kanu from the claws of the federal government of Nigeria as the Synagogue Church of All Nations is gutted by fire during the candlelight procession for Prophet TB Joshua. There is hope for the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, as the leadership of the United Nations under the United Nations Watch has decided to intervene in the case between Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government of Nigeria. The United Nations have said that Nigeria has refused to provide any details on how they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, and due to the fact that Nigeria also sits on the United Nations committee that oversees human rights NGOs, Nigeria is bound by law to consider the human rights of its citizens. As such, the United Nations have said that they are going to intervene. This is following the fact that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Mr. Ejiofor, had said that the federal government and the Justice of the Federal High Court, Justice Binta Yanko, wants to deny Nnamdi Kanu a fair trial, saying that Nnamdi Kanu needs expert attention from his doctors as his health is deteriorating faster, and the federal government are planning to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu loses his life in custody by keeping him in a solitary confinement and such that he has no access to good health care or medical attention. Ejiofor has said that the federal government must not allow anything happen to Nnamdi Kanu in custody, as this will be a grievous offense and it will lead to a lot of problems. He also said that everything that they are saying that Nnamdi Kanu did is all lies, that no additional charges have been leveled against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And so whatever is spreading all over the news are lies, that there are additional charges to the ones already on ground against Nnamdi Kanu, that these are all lies. But his concern right now is that the human right of Nnamdi Kanu is being abused as he is being denied access to quality health care. Now, let's not forget that we earlier brought you news that the counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Ejiofor, has said that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria in an unconscious state. And before he was brought back to Nigeria in an unconscious state, he was malhandled in Kenya by the Kenya security operatives and brought back to Nigeria unconscious, and as such his health has been compromised and he needs to see a medical doctor. He also said that before Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria, he was examined by the Kenyan authorities and was found that his health was not in a stable condition, and so he has expressed concern and hopes that the federal government of Nigeria would listen to them and grant Nnamdi Kanu the right to go and seek medical attention. Although Ejiofor has also promised that when he is through with the Nigerian government, he is going to sue the Kenyan government at the International Court of Justice in Netherlands over what he has described as a planned conspiracy of the government of Kenya with the Nigerian government to adopt Nnamdi Kanu and subject him to all forms of inhuman treatment in the custody of the Department of State Services in Abuja. So as it stands right now, the United Nations, they are ready to ensure that the human right of Nnamdi Kanu is being respected, including his right to health, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and all that there is. also taking to fact that the Kenyan government will be made to face charges against human rights in the International Criminal Court. Meanwhile, during the candlelight procession on the 5th of July 2021 to mark the beginning of the activities of the burial ceremony of the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, Prophet TB Joshua, there was a fire outbreak which made so many of the people who attended the candlelight procession scared, and they scrambled for safety until the fire was put out. The church authorities have confirmed that indeed there was a fire outbreak, and it started as a result of a minor electrical fault in one of the storehouses in the church complex. They also said that the fire was quickly brought under control as there were no injuries or no casualties at all. They said they worked together with the men of the Lagos State Fire Services, which had some of their members on ground. Now, prior to this, the Lagos State government had gone on an inspection tour around the Synagogue Church of All Nations, owing to the fact that the burial activities of the late Prophet TB Joshua was going to attract many people from within and outside the country. They tried to ensure that everything regarding safety of the lives and properties of the persons that will be attending was in place. As such, they also positioned men of the Lagos State Fire Service in the Synagogue Church of All Nations, and they were able to curtail the fire outbreak. The church in a statement said they thank God for his protection, and they have also assured that members of the public that everything is well and there was really no cause for alarm, and that the burial ceremonies or the burial activities for late Prophet TB Joshua will go on as planned. The candlelight procession was led by the wife of the late Prophet TB Joshua, accompanied by so many people, including church members, ministers in the church, as well as friends from outside the ministry. The funeral activities for late Prophet TB Joshua is beginning exactly a month after he lost his life on the 5th of June, few days to his birthday. And the church have said in a statement that nothing outside God's control can happen to his children, thanking God for helping them to survive the fire outbreak. So fam, what are your thoughts about the issues we just raised? Drop your comment in the comment section. Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. But before we go, we just want to let you know that we're also on Facebook and on Instagram at DJMTV. Also check out our website at www.djmtv.news. There we drop news 247 non-stop. Do not forget that you could also place your advert with us here on DJMTV News, and be rest assured that your business will get to the desired market. Well, so we'll come your way again with another edition of DJMTV Daily News Update. I remain your host, FR0M. Yeah.
DJMTV.